Ladies, calm down. Another day of rage baiting on the VC podium. Today is going to be an incredible day because today is where most of the little kiddies are getting off school, and now we can debate a bunch of unintelligent people. Or rage bait, not debate. All right. We're obviously going to start off with the obvious topic: men have have it worse than women. Oh, I love this one. This one never gets old. Now, before we figure out anything else, I need to figure out how to put my chat up on my screen. I don't know how. Let me search it up real quick. So I need another. I'm not downloading it right now, then. Oh, I don't know what to open, to be honest. Because currently, right now, I'm not on my new setup yet. I am getting a new monitor soon, and on my new PC is finally coming in, which means I'm not gonna be playing on a laptop anymore. So when all of this happens, I'm gonna have a monitor over here, a monitor right here, and then my third monitor over here. And the live chat will be on this side of the screen. Alright. Let's get the first person up here.
All right. So when you say men have it worse than women, in what ways?
They have it worse in the job force and work fields. They also have it worse physically because men experience more physical pain
All right.
throughout
So
their
yeah,
life.
So when you say child force and working, that's just
That's
that
not what I
those are
said
just
at
more
all. That's not
systematic
what I said at
things.
all. I said workforce
Yeah,
and jobs.
those are just societal norms.
I said workforce. I did not say child force. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying there.
I'm hoping you know that. Yeah, those are high fatality jobs. That's why they have to work those things.
So you agree they have it harder in the workforce then?
Well, yeah, because they have more testosterone. So why wouldn't
So
they?
you agree with my so you agree with that. So
But that's not a clear fact on why they have it worse than women though.
well,
Those
they
are
have
just
it you said it yourself.
yeah, those are just societal
You
things.
said it yourself. You have more fatality rates in those jobs, which means they probably definitely have it harder in those in the workforce
Well,
than
yeah,
women do.
all right. But then that just goes back to my point. Those are societal norms that men had to uphold. So your
Societal
point is,
norms. Both a male and female can do jobs in those workplaces.
well, yeah, but
It's just
mainly it's a societal norm for men to work those hard jobs to provide for the family, right?
to provide for the family. We don't live in the 1950s anymore. Men don't just provide for the family anymore.
All right. So let me ask you a question. All right. So you wouldn't want your father to provide for your mother. I mean, your mother can still have a job, but you wouldn't want your father to be the main provider and want to provide for your mother so that your mother can have the time to take care of you and the kids.
Wouldn't want to provide? I'm sorry, can you restate that? Like,
My
I
bad.
wouldn't want my dad to
Um,
provide.
that's not what I said. I'm asking you. So
What is,
you wouldn't want your father to be the main provider for your family.
it doesn't have to be my father, the main provider for my family. There are a lot of relationships where the male isn't usually the main person getting all the income. Like sometimes the female
Well,
can.
yeah, quite frankly, I know that. I'm just asking as an example.
Well, my mother makes more than my father, so this example doesn't really
No,
apply.
brother.
I think you're just going based off old stereotypes because in today's society, both a male and female can provide for the family equally. If you go into a relationship thinking that a male should be the only one providing for the family, that's inherently wrong. We live in an equal
All right.
society today.
Well, so do men have it worse in terms of assault cases or no?
Like crimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, because most crimes that men I know most crimes out there men do commit, but most of the crimes that men commit are against themselves.
No. Yeah. Most crimes that men commit are against themselves or just men on men crime.
Yeah, men on men crime. So that means
Mm-hmm.
men
So
are yeah.
so the majority so the majority of the men that do offenses on women, you don't think that's bad?
Uh, s- to cover that, so yeah, that is bad. But do you know 70% of crimes committed by women are not taken seriously in the justice system and are usually thrown away in court because they're a woman?
No. It's just a lack of evidence, but that doesn't mean that those
Lack of
cases didn't
evidence.
happen.
No, it's not
No, no,
because of
no,
lack
no,
of
no, no, no,
evidence.
no, no,
Do
no,
you have any?
no, no.
Okay,
It's just a lack of evidence, and they just really doubt that really happened, but it may have really happened. So you really don't know.
do you have any proof to show that it was a lack of evidence? That is why they throw it
You,
away in
you,
court.
you can just look it up. You can just look it up.
I can look it up. Well, that's not how it works. You're stating a statement and you need evidence to back up your statement in a debate. That's how it works. If you don't have evidence to back up your statement, then how am I going to believe you?
You,
If you don't
all
if you
right,
don't
okay.
if you don't even have a source and you say something, I'm not just going to go look it up. That's your job to look up the source.
You haven't even cited your source yet, though.
For
You were just going
jobs?
off. You were going off opinion-based statements.
What do you mean opinion based? Like
You said
jobs?
70. No, you said 70%. So cite that source.
American hold on. Let me find it. It's in my sources in my word.
And I just
I
want you
have
to
the
know, just to
source.
clarify, yeah, just so that you know, some of those sources can be altered. So, yeah,
Like Wikipedia cuz that's not where I'm getting my information from.
yeah, like Wikipedia, but there's other sites that have biased opinions.
Okay. Next person.
Hello.
Hello.
Is my mic working? Oh yeah. Well, I think to say that men have it worse than women. Well, can I right away talk? I think to say that it doesn't really make sense because
It doesn't make
you
sense.
just
How so?
you cannot just say that, oh, men have it worse. Oh no, women have it worse. I mean, we are all humans, so we cannot really say that because everyone has their own struggles.
Like every singular person has their own struggles.
Yeah,
So are you going
like
off an individual person point of view or like a group point of view? Because I'm talking about all men have it worse than all women.
I'm
Or
not
the average
really
man has
sure.
it worse than the average woman.
And how? Why do you think that?
So first of all, most not most men, but like a lot of men do work in have a lot of more difficult jobs in the work field or job area. They also experience more physical and mental pain throughout their life than women do, which is a fact.
I see.
So do you have anything to uh argue against that?
I mean, I'm not against that. I mean, it is true that men experience that, but also, I mean, if I was to make like some argument, I would probably say that women like make people they do pregnancy and all, and they also like because they never had rights in like throughout the history until now. Only it, I think we didn't really pay much attention to women until now.
Oh, now,
So like,
which is what I'm getting on. I'm not talking about 200 years ago when women were societally pushed away and seen as less useful as men. Talking about in today's society where it's mostly 50-50 between men and women.
well, and have it worse because I mean, right now I'm talking like everyone, men and women, everyone has it bad, and we cannot just say, yeah, these people have it better than us. If you understand what I mean. And like, also, I'm not sure, but like, it just doesn't make sense to say this. Like, you understand? Is my mic? But yeah, I know that like right now, like people say that men shouldn't cry, that it's not normal or whatever. It's not true because like, but like you cannot just say that men have it worse than women when we are all equal.
I might be with my mic. I don't even know if you guys. Wait, can you guys hear me? I think my OBS mic is moving. I just broke my Roblox mic.
Oh well,
Hello?
well, I just wanted to say this, but have a good day.
Hello? Dude, what did I do to my mic? Okay, I fixed it. I had some technical difficulties for a few minutes. I already let this guy up before, and I'll let up BMO.
Hi, man.
Hello?
You got a very nice username. Very festive. Okay, why do you think men have it worse than women?
So men typically do more harder jobs in the work field. They also experience more physical and mental pain throughout their life more than women.
Oh, wait. What do you mean by physical? Do you know that thing that happens to women every month? You know, when their organ lining sheds? That's painful every month. Hello?
Yeah, so according to science.gov, it's on the pain scale of out of 1 to 10, periods only rank 6 out of 10.
Okay, it depends, but it's depending on the women. Women
The
feel
average
different types
period
of
is a
pain.
6 out of 10. There are many more things that are more painful than periods.
Could you name one? Yeah,
Uh,
it's a pretty high number.
there's a pain more painful than birth called testicular torsion, which only a male can experience.
But yeah, but does testicular torsion happen every month?
I said more painful than
Oh,
birth, not
hello?
period cramps. I never mentioned period cramps, I only mentioned birth.
Yeah, but does it happen every month, bro? Like,
Does it happen every month? No.
yeah. See? So I'd say it's more frequent.
More frequent, but I'm saying is less painful on the pain scale.
Yeah, but not everybody gets testicular torsion. It depends.
Also, I can hear
Every
myself
woman
echoing in
will
the
get.
background, so you can fix that. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I don't know how to do that. Let me turn your volume down. How about that? Okay. Also, just quit your job if it's if it's hard. It's
Quit
an
the
option.
job.
Yeah, just generally quit your job.
Well, that's like your only source of income. If you quit your job, you're pretty much homeless.
You can do other things. You can do a job that's less taxing. It may not make as much money, but it can still support you. You can
That
enjoy
is
it.
probably like the most unintelligent thing I've ever heard. Quit your job. If you're doing
All right, buddy.
construction, you're pretty much
Hello?
studying. If you do construction, you pretty much studied your entire life to be a construction worker, type of thing. And now you're suddenly just gonna
What?
quit your job? It's not easy, you know that, right?
I know, but if you're
It's
unhappy,
like the same
you
thing.
quit.
Just tell a
It's an
nurse to
option.
quit her job. she studied all of her life to do a nurse, and now she just gonna quit her job.
Well,
Like,
if she's complaining about being unhappy in her job, then she should quit.
that's
What?
not
She
the
should stay there
point.
because she
If you
worked hard to
study,
get there?
that's
No,
that's
that's
the
a
job they
draining
want to
cycle
do.
that she can remove
That's the
herself
job
with
they
if
want to
she.
do. They're not gonna quit, and it's not like anyone
What? So
else is gonna come or fill that
you just
spot.
tough it out and wait till it gets happier? No, you need to leave that job and find one where you're happier. It's common sense.
Common sense.
Yes, you may have worked all your life getting the qualifications for a job that makes you unhappy. Yeah, it's upsetting, so it's a huge waste of time, but it's making you unhappy. Nothing will change that, so you need to quit your job and get one that makes you feel more happy.
So if you resign, so what you're saying is if you resign from a job, it's all gonna be okay, and you're gonna find another job like that.
No, Brom, I didn't say that. I said the thing you're saying is men are unhappy
This
because
makes no sense. The whole point of
Bro, then
working a job,
listen! Stop
the whole
interrupting me,
the
man!
whole point of working for a job is to earn money. If you quit the job, there's
Not
not. If you quit the job, there's not like there's gonna be another
not
job
everybody
out
works
there
for
that gives
enjoyment.
more pay than the job you're doing. Why would you
Yeah, but
quit
not
your
every
job to
man
do a
works
job
for
that gives
money.
you
They
less
could
pay?
work for a job because they enjoy it.
That's not particularly true.
Well,
I
then
can
you're
guarantee you. I can guarantee
enjoy
you. Everybody in
so
an
why
office job wants. I guarantee you, everybody that's working an office job does not want to work an office job, but they have no choice, and they can't quit the job because they need it for money. It's not that easy. If you're
Okay.
if your standpoint of view is being
So
homeless,
they're
then
trapped. But not only
that's your
men can be stuck
paradise.
there.
That's your paradise.
Yeah, but not only men can be stuck in an office job, women can be stuck in an
That's what
office
I'm
job too.
saying. It's not that easy to quit a job.
But women can get stuck in that position too. So why do men have it
You're
harder?
stuttering over your words. I'm sorry. Like, if you seriously think you could quit your job that easily, you gotta go.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. She was talking about a whole bunch of nonsense, talking about something. If you
Exactly.
don't like your job, you should quit it. That's like saying, "Oh, if I find life boring, I should just quit life." Like that's not even. It's not even an option, man. Talk about something. Quit your job. What if people are just stuck with their job? You genuinely sound unintelligent. Anyways, bro, I completely agree with you when you say men have it worse than women. Testicular extortion, actually, me and my father had it one time. I promise you, I've never wanted to genuinely jump off a bridge so much in my whole entire life. That was probably the worst pain I ever felt. Well, probably like second to worst.
What was the
If
worst
I'm
pain you
being
ever felt?
having my back on fire. I'm being so serious.
I don't even know what to say.
I was standing like right behind a barbecue after like right after a barbecue because I was cold. I was 5, and my whole back fell on the barbecue, and I was just burning alive. I promise you, you could see my rib cage. My mom took a picture of it one time. It was pretty bad.
I don't even know what to say about that.
And then there are gonna be some women in the crowd right now being like, "Oh, giving birth is way worse than that. Like, oh, it's way worse."
And it's like, it's the fact is that males are the ones typically that experience more serious injuries than females do.
Mm-hmm. There's gonna be a female in the crowd that's like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe before," and then there's gonna be that same man who's just quiet and chilling in the corner that probably had his like, probably almost cut off his finger or stabbed himself. Like, there's so many way worse pains.
Did he get VC? What the? Okay, I was about to say, cause. All right, I'm adding you. Hold up. I was about to say because my mic is being off today. Next person.
Hi.
Hello.
For the person, the name is King Von. Yeah, I personally think that I've experienced more pain than you have,
How
but
so?
I'm so you went through that.
How so?
I've been through FGM before, and I personally think that that was like, I just don't
What's
think
the
that was.
definition of FGM? I'm sorry, I just never heard that term before.
It's female genital mutilation.
Okay, I'm just gonna search that up because you'd probably get banned for describing it. Hold up. Okay. And why did this happen to you?
I personally don't know because I don't really know my actual parents, but yeah, I don't know why that happened to me. It just
Well,
did.
when did it happen? And did you actually experience any pain?
Well, yeah, you're not asleep while it happens. It's not legal. It's illegal. And
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
asking. Like it says right here. It's a form of well, I can't say the word, I'll get banned, but like you understand, it's a form of under 18 abuse or something. Is
yeah,
that true?
yeah.
And so where did this happen to you at?
It happened in a different country in Sierra Leone.
Okay. Uh so you were under no anesthesia or anything. You're just doing it while you're fully awake?
Yeah, I was like fully awake while it happened to me.
Okay, so I guess you might have proved your point against King Vaughn there.
Yeah.
That you might have experienced more pain. Honestly, I cannot tell which one is more painful. But yeah, I've like honestly, I can't tell which one's more painful because I've never experienced either. So yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to King Von if you're still here. I'm sorry that happened to you, but
King
I
Von's
would
not
love
here though.
to. They did say that they would come back, but I would love to debate them when they come back.
Alright, yeah, that's fine with me. I'll let you if he
Okay.
comes back, I'll let you up. Next person, we got Toast.
I'm just here to like see what's happening, but
Alright
can I
then.
just like stay in like
Unfortunately I can't let you stay because you're under the age of 13. And I typically don't let anyone stay unless you have a good argument against the other.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I'm actually happily married.
So we're a grown
So-
woman? Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So from like a grown woman standpoint and also like my husband's standpoint, I do believe men do have it a bit worse than women. Not even just leaving alone the fact like the pain issue, like because I don't know if people know this, but men actually have a higher like unalive rate than women do,
Yeah.
and I think that's for a reason. And also because you guys have to kind of keep up this this persona, the one that has to provide, the one that has to be okay all the time, because we're emotional, you know, and our feelings don't get dismissed as much as men's feelings do. And I don't know, I just don't think that they take that into a point, because like if a woman's crying, everyone's consoling her. If a man's crying and you go to your friends, most of the time, unless you have good friends or whatever, most of the time they just tell you like to get over it, or like that's life, and that's pretty much all you get.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much my argument. So
All right.
okay.
Why? Why is a grown woman playing Roblox? It just got me.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm 16 years old. My name is Maya.
You're
So,
60 years old? Gosh.
How old are you?
You're 60. 60.
16!
Oh, what?
16.
Oh, 16. Oh.
Yeah. This topic actually intrigued me a lot, and I wanted to first ask you, why do you think men have it worse than women?
I believe that men have it worse than women because they do more difficult jobs in the in the workspace. They also have it harder mentally and physically when it comes to pain.
Okay, do you know what's the concept of feminism? Women want to be equal to men, so men won't be so-called the only one who are going to do the difficult jobs. So it's not going to be solely on them. So they're going to compare about how hard or exhausting their job is. So whenever it comes to women trying to be equal to men, they start to blame things on them and saying bad stuff to them that they just do not belong there. But women are physically capable to just participate in activities like men do. But what you mean about pain, that is something controversial because pain is being experienced the same way both to men and women.
The same
Like,
way. What do you mean by that?
First of all, because of women's hormonal changes every month, their body works more sensitive, so they feel and experience pain 2 or 3 times more than men do. But if you're talking about physical pain from exercising or I don't know what, then I'm pretty sure that men are not even closer to women from pain, because I think you are aware on how their monthly periods, how much they affect with pain, not only on their stomach but on their whole body. So I don't pretty much think that
I said at the
comparing
beginning
men's
of my statement, men experience more pain throughout their life than women do. If you're gonna bring up a
in
monthly thing,
where
what do you mean where? It's literally according to science.gov. I also mentioned that at the beginning of my statement.
what? Do men have periods?
Science.gov. Do men have periods? Like, men can experience more painful things than women can.
What exactly?
Testicular torsion, which is the most painful thing a human being can experience, is more painful
First
than
of
birth.
all,
It's more painful than birth, and it also has a higher death count than birth. So it's obviously
First of
more
all,
deadly.
it doesn't just randomly appear in men. It is literally calculated by how you live. It is because of your lifestyle, on how you literally take care of your body. It just doesn't randomly appear in your body and just torture you.
Doesn't randomly appear in your body. So you're telling me
Yes,
that
it doesn't.
so you're telling me that birth randomly appears in your body? Like, what are you trying to get at here?
First of all, birth appears whenever partners are agreeing to have a child, but we are not talking about a disease that you just brought up to. Like, you told me about one disease which doesn't even stand compared to the things that women experience. I'm not trying to say that women are superior or that we should be worshipped just because we experience things differently. It's just a topic that concerns me. How can you claim that a man just experience things harder or worse than a woman does?
How
Because
can I
we both
claim?
equally
Because I
have.
can claim.
Yes, but you need a solid proof.
I literally
You-
gave you a whole government website that is literally made for science around the world. And you're telling me that's not a valid source? Like,
I'm not saying that
seriously,
it's not a
what
source,
is
but you didn't
what
even
is your
overlook
what are
about-
what are your sources? Like, you've said all these crazy things, but you haven't said a single source yet.
You need a source. You can literally
What?
Google up
You
the
need a
first
source.
website.
Are you
Okay,
for real?
yes,
You
can-
need Google. Google AI is literally an AI generated response. Do you know that? It's not even an actual. It's not even. How do I say this?
I am against AI, so everything I said now
It's
wasn't
not
AI.
even
It was
100% real most of the time.
It was a biology from 6th grade that you didn't have to skip. Sitting here
Biology
claiming
from
that men
6th
are
grade.
so superior.
Not
Yes.
everybody. Do you understand that not everybody around the world learns the same type of biology?
Yes, but it is the thing that every single person should know. Do you not think that periods are something that every single man at least should
And
know?
according to
have a
science,
girlfriend?
according to science.gov, on the pain scale, periods only rank a 6 out of 10, which
It's
means the
1
average
from
period,
1,000 women.
the average period isn't even in the top 100 most painful things a human being can experience, which kind of also puts the point that you're trying to overhype a period a lot.
So you're telling me that a woman should monthly experience something compared to the 100 most deadly, or
I
I
said
don't
it's
know,
not even in the
piercing?
top 100.
So why would it be? Because it's not for every woman that periods are just like butterflies and I don't know, rainbow.
Not for every
I
woman.
faint almost every time I
And
get
the
periods.
highest, and the
not because
highest
of
period
anything.
pain you can experience is an 8, which isn't even in the top 50
Which
of most
is
painful
stronger
things.
and more unbearable than a
The
heart attack.
highest period in history is an 8.
What the hell are you talking about? There's not a single.
What are you talking about?
place
I
in the-
literally just said. If you can't understand what I'm saying, then you shouldn't be debating. Have a nice day. Like, come on.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious. What was like? Who had the worst period in history? Like,
I don't
it's
know
a
their
8?
name. I don't know their name because it
Hmm.
doesn't say on the website. It literally just says worst period recorded in history and it says 8 out of 10 on the pain scale.
Wait, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Listen. No disrespect, bro. But I searched this up and it took me like a hot like 5 minutes while I was banned. What was worse than like one that was like right above like period cramps? And you know what it was?
What?
Biting your tongue.
Is this real? Wait, hold on. This can't be real. I'm gonna go scroll on the list right now and see if it's real.
Well, that's what I got, bro. Like I tried to search it for a good 5 minutes. Probably not going to be, but like it
If
took me a good 5 minutes, and that was the first thing I got. So,
if biting your tongue is more painful than a period, then
I
that's
could
my.
be wrong. I could be right, bro.
Hold on.
For sure.
I don't see biting a tongue on here. I don't know if that was, but like, I do see breaking a bone is more painful.
That's
Like,
true. I fractured
and
my finger one time.
yeah, I don't see the biting the tongue, but that I don't know if that's
Mm.
like. There's definitely more
Mm.
pains I can name, but I'm just gonna save them for later
Yeah,
debates.
probably. But just curious, hey, I would like to, debate with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Like,
fine.
I find like some of these people don't know the most of knowledge. Hey, I got moderator. Hey, thank you, bro.
No problem.
I'm really glad to be here, bro. I'm really glad. I'm happy.
All right, Spooky Scoops, you gonna talk?
Spooky
Yeah,
Scoops.
I'm gonna talk. I feel like men have it worse than women because it's like really hard to find women that will work for me. They gotta like it's really hard for me to, like make sure they do everything I say, clean up after me, and pretty much like obey me. It's really hard for me as a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
Oh yes,
Mm.
King Bond. Some person wanted to debate you earlier. They said that they experienced something more painful than a back on fire. So I'm letting you
All
debate.
right, get him up here. All right, so what is it?
So I personally experienced FGM, which I think is worse than a backfire.
All right, can you explain what FGM is?
It's female genital mutilation.
All right, I might not be the most of intelligence. Yo, host, could you explain like what is that? What the hell is that?
I'll try my best not to get banned while explaining it. So genitals are like a part inside the female. I don't know if I can say it. Reproductive system. I'm pretty sure.
And then you
Am
just
I
like
right?
remove that?
No.
Is that like just like removing it?
Am I right, Haby? Is that
Yeah.
yeah? So and then what they do is while you're completely awake, no anesthesia or anything, they forcefully remove it from your body. I think that's what it is,
I
right?
say cap.
Is that what
What?
is that
I
is
say
that no
is
hold on,
not
hold
worse
on.
than you're having your back on fire.
I don't even know if I explained it right. Is that pretty much the basic definition of what it is?
I don't know how to explain it without getting banned, but you know the top of like the certain part of a female's like
Yeah.
part is cut off and then the rest is stitched
Just
up.
curious, how much was cut off? How much?
Sorry, what did you say?
How much was cut off?
I'll be back.
Everything.
Everything?
Yes.
What is actually dumb?
All right, so explain how unimaginable. How much did the pain feel? How did it feel when you're going through that? How did it feel?
It was excruciating. It was really bad.
Excruciating is a big word, so I'm gonna need you to like cut it down a little bit. So how did it feel?
Really bad. I was being cut whilst I was awake.
And explain more.
How am I supposed to explain more? Like, what do you want me to say?
All right, so let me tell you the definition of excruciating. It's dying while being tortured. All right, so excruciating would probably be you being stabbed multiple times while all of that is happening. That would be excruciating.
I felt like
Unbearable is what you just described. So I'm gonna need you to explain more.
Yeah, okay. I'll use the word unbearable.
So I'm waiting for you to explain more.
I don't know what you want me to explain.
I mean, you said it's more painful than a 4-degree burn on your back while you're still breathing and having them stitch you up while putting on a burning sensation. They had to
Yeah,
put on this cream, which was an extremely burning sensation. It was the
yeah,
equivalent of just pouring bleach on your skin while being awake for it. No
yeah.
anesthesia whatsoever. I don't care what you say. That will never be any worse. I'm pretty sure if someone cut my balls off, that wouldn't be as worse as my back being burnt alive, bro.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that
okay.
wouldn't
So
be.
you do realize that every time I go to the toilet, it literally burns. Every time I'm on my period, I feel like I want to die. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Yeah, you got. That's just ridiculous. Okay, they're gonna come back, but I literally can't do anything without feeling pain. Like even me walking hurts. Like, okay, you don't even know where it is, so telling me I'm being dramatic is ridiculous. Do you not know what FGM is? Well, then why would you say I'm being dramatic when you don't know what it is? It's like just leave me alone. You don't even know what it is. That's actually
PC ban.
really upsetting. Like that actually makes me upset.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, they got VC ban and they said 1 sec, so I'm assuming that they're coming back soon.
Alright. I'll let you back up again once they come back. Because
Okay.
I don't know what happened while I was gone. I was in the bathroom. Next person.
Wait, I think the host was talking about how men have it worse than a woman.
The
I
mod.
kind of want the detail about it. Like, how does he think that that's worse?
I don't know what he was talking about. I was at the I was in the bathroom.
Oh, so it's kind of like a debate.
What those two were doing? Yeah, it was their separate debate. They were debating on something else.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. I don't know if this is him or not. Hold on.
I hate the fact that you were talking about me behind my back. So could you explain?
Me?
Other one.
Oh, her. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, you.
How was I debating? Wait, I'm so confused.
You was kind of disrespecting me behind my back, talking about me and saying that I was wrong.
Who?
You.
I never said anything about that.
You
I
said,
wasn't
how
even
can he
talking.
find that more painful?
No, I didn't. I didn't even say anything like that. I said I
I'm
wanted
pretty
to know
sure my
what they
ears
were
are not
debating
deaf.
about.
I'm pretty sure I have pretty good hearing. You know, I think I'm above average times 2. So I'm pretty sure I heard what I heard.
Nah, ain't no way.
Can you elaborate?
All right, hold up. I'm gonna add her back up later because you and her need to continue your debate.
All right, so can we continue from where we left off?
Yeah, you did. You said that you felt a burning sensation and it felt like there was bleach being poured on your skin. Well, I still
Mhm.
feel a burning sensation
While
every
having
time.
open wound.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said it felt like being bleach poured into my wound. That's what it
Oh,
felt like.
I'm sorry. I said that wrong. But I do feel pain. Like I can't do anything. Like I go to the toilet, I feel pain. When I had my period, I feel pain. Everything just hurts. So
Everything hurt.
yeah.
Melatonin.
Sorry, what did you say?
Melatonin.
I didn't hear what you said. Or it's either I didn't hear what you said.
Melatonin. Healing. Getting more rest.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what melatonin is?
No.
All right, so it's a pill you take when you're in extreme pain.
Yeah, I have other pills, but they're not that. Like I don't know what that is.
You don't know what melatonin is. It's
No.
basically just picture the pills you're taking, but 10 times better.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't have that. Like I take different pills and it doesn't help with especially doesn't help
Stronger
when I use it.
melatonin.
Sorry, what did you say? I can't.
Stronger melatonin. My bad, I'm my dog. You good? You got banned or something? Something wrong?
No, I'm just a bit confused.
Get stronger melatonin. That's what I just said.
No, the pills I have work for my period, but it doesn't work for anything else. Especially when I use a toilet, there's nothing they can do about me
So
having to
there's
use
no
a toilet.
medicine. There's nothing in the whole history of science. There's absolutely nothing that can help with that.
Nothing that they've told me, no.
Nothing at all.
So yeah, I personally think that I've experienced more pain.
And I disagree.
Yeah, that's fine because you know how it felt and I didn't, but I know how my situation felt and you don't. So
Well, you don't know how my is felt. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't.
also, I don't think I can ever like have children because it's just
Repeat
like
that. I didn't hear you.
I just don't think I can ever have children because it's that bad. Also it will be really painful. So yeah, I don't think I can ever physically have children. So
So could I tell you so? I'm gonna tell you one thing before, like, I debate the next person or the host debates the next person.
yeah.
Womp womp.
Oh.
Honestly, womp womp.
Well, you didn't have to be rude because I acknowledge your
I'll be
situation.
absolutely rude if you say your pain is worse, but you never experienced it, and I never experienced your pain, and I honestly don't want to. So womp
Yeah,
womp,
that's
cry about it,
completely
move on.
fine, but you didn't have to be rude.
I will be rude in the debate if I have to, and if I want to, and I want to. So womp womp, cry about it.
That's not very nice. That's not very
Hey, guess
nice.
what? This is the real world. All right, you're not gonna
Yeah,
be
but
censored. Your
even
those cry
even people in the
about it. Anyways, host, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You know, like life is a beautiful thing, especially when you can be rude. You know,
Yeah, I
quite
guess.
beautiful.
All right. Let's get the next person. I'm not gonna say that name.
Wait, I want to say the name. I want to say it.
All right.
Wait, how do I
Hey,
pronounce it? Never mind.
so do you agree or disagree with this? Because I disagree with it.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure I would agree with the topic I put up. So, anyways, continue.
Oh, okay.
My
Right.
bad.
So why do you think this? Are there
Uh,
specific things? Because
yeah. So
men and women.
obviously, hold up, hold up.
No, no,
Obviously,
no, not you. Not you. I
not
was gonna
me.
talk to Golden.
Oh, you want to talk to the other guy?
Yeah.
All right.
What if I want to
I
talk right
mean,
now?
like, I don't. Okay, I don't mean that in a rude way. I
What
would
if I
love
don't
to
want to talk?
debate
No,
with
what if I
your
want to talk
point
to you right now and I want to play with my dog? So that's my answer.
Boy, you should
I want to talk to you. I want to play
buy
with
new
my dog.
batteries. Change that smoke detector.
I
Yeah, I
want to
still
play with my
hear it
dog.
beeping.
I don't really care about
Serious?
what you're saying right now. I want to play with my
Are
dog.
you too broke to buy batteries? I think
Are you
EBT
too
covers
broke to
that. I'm
afford
not even
Robux? Let's
joking.
talk about your avatar. You look like a blue
No,
Skittle.
dude. Do you want me to buy you some Robux right now? Because I
Nah,
would.
gang.
Also, I'm
You're the
just on
last
an
person
alt
to be
account
talking about
because I
Robux,
got
bro.
a
Look at your fit, bro. You look
1 day
like a melted
ban.
Jolly Rancher. You look
What'd
like a
you say?
melted Jolly
I
Rancher.
don't
You're
really
not funny.
speak Ebonics. So I don't understand what
Hey,
you're
gang,
saying.
I
So
don't
do you want
really
to debate
speak
or no?
Japanese and I don't speak slurs, gang. You're kind of slurring your words now. You sound like you're a drunken alcoholic, so I'm gonna need you to
Okay.
speak a little bit louder.
All right. So would you like to debate with me or no?
I mean, you kind of came in here with hostile energy, talking about some.
I
I need
mean,
something.
you
I
was
need some
being
more
rude to the
perspective.
last girl, so I'm gonna treat you the
Yes, I
same
did.
way you
Yes, I
treated
did.
her.
Yes, I
Like,
did.
it's not.
Yes, I
Don't
did.
complain when I be treating
Yes, I
you
did.
just
I'm
as.
not complaining. I'm just saying, pointing out the obvious.
What do you mean? You're not complaining. You're calling me hostile.
Yeah.
I like your laugh though.
Thank you. You know.
Yeah. So, do you want to debate or no? Perfect combo. So I disagree with this. I don't think women have it worse than men, though. I think it's equal. Okay, obviously
Equal.
there are some things that men don't experience that women do, and there's some things that women are not capable of experiencing. Okay, like it's all different. I just
I'm gonna say
think it
this. I'm gonna
depends on
say
the
this
color of
when it
your
comes to.
skin and the way that you like grew up and where you
Hey,
live. Where you
hey,
live
can I say
impacts
something?
it a lot. Not
I'm gonna
necessarily
say
like your
this. I'm
culture
gonna
and
say
stuff.
this. Hey,
Yeah.
excuse me. I'm gonna say this in general. There's almost like 99% of the pains in the world men and women can experience and are way worse than what a man goes through and what a woman goes
Well,
through.
other
So
than like
you can say it's
physical,
equal. You could say
there's
it's equal.
certain things like, do
Hmm.
you are you like impacted on a daily basis by like getting objectified, SULIs and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and not taken seriously because you're seen as
yeah,
less?
yeah.
Are you also tired of being like weak and stuff, or like
I'm not
portrayed as
weak, bro. I
weak?
go to the gym on a daily basis, bro. I'm 175.
Oh, for real? You're
Yes.
175?
Yes.
I weigh less than you. How tall are you?
6'2".
Is it over for me? Yeah, I'm 6'3" and I'm 165.
165. Oh
Anyways,
yeah, I could definitely beat you 100%.
oh, could you?
Yeah. Have you heard of a firearm?
Yeah.
I mean,
I have.
what type of
What do you
firearm do
have?
you have?
I don't have one. I'm 16.
Damn. Sounds like really
Your
bad.
mom is Ann Floyd. Can we please put glurb, glurb up here?
I mean, if you're willing to swap your place with him, we could
Oh yeah,
honestly do
most
that.
definitely. He can't spell. I feel like you would love to debate this dude because y'all are
Oh.
at like the same level, or at
I
least
wouldn't
like
say
a
it's the level.
similar. Like,
Not
huh?
similar. I would say I'm more intelligent than him.
I want to debate you though because I agree with them. Oh, well, I'm gonna try my best to stay open-minded. I still think that both men and women have it harder. There's
Probably.
not like they both have it
This is
hard
why
the
you
same way.
don't add up people.
There's
Yes.
Oh
not one
my
that
Yeah,
has it
probably.
harder
god.
than the other.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
No.
Oh.
Well, I'll cry about it.
Hey, host. Hey, buddy boy. Hey,
Yeah,
host.
what's up?
Hey, host. Hey, why you so quiet? Why you so quiet?
Because I'm letting you debate her. She didn't want to debate me.
No, not in a
Why you
rude
so
way. It's
quiet?
just I want to talk to this disrespectful little dude, bro.
I'm not disrespectful. You got plaque in your
Yes,
teeth.
you are. You was just talking about being mean to people. It's like this is the
Yeah,
simplest
I'll be
thing
mean to
ever.
people if I feel like it.
It's like,
Like that's just my personality.
is that just
Cry
like
about it.
oh,
Hey,
is
guess
that
what?
like
Guess what?
rude
Guess
and
what? Guess what? Guess
unrealistic
what?
too?
Guess what?
Or no?
You're a poopy head. Anyways, you good?
Yeah,
Host, you
good.
good?
Yeah.
Do you find this hilarious? Do you find this humorous?
I find some of the conversations are just like funny because what you say a little bit, but other than that, yeah, pretty good. It's entertaining.
Hey, Brad, quick question.
Yeah.
Hey, you got -7 comments, and I really wanted to see it. So I was really curious if you could like let me see it, bro. Or I would see it, bro.
I'll let you
Very
see. I don't know. I don't even know what they say anymore.
Ooh, they sent me something. Oh, what does it say? What does it say? Come on, tell me. Tell me, what does it say?
It says Goku cool and very cool or something. I have to type this something here.
Goku cool and very cool something, or I have to type something here.
I let one of my comments open so you can see it. Did he get banned? Am I just like?
My bad, I'm just playing with my dog.
Do you see the comment or? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, how am I supposed to fucking debate when I have a guy getting like raped by his dog? Like, actually, how am I supposed to fucking debate with this guy's dog raping his butt? At my hop servers.
I'm a grown man playing with my dog in a Roblox voice chat. I just realized that.
I'm hopping servers. I'm not doing this shit anymore. About
people, it would make it
please don't
more
be like a fucking
understandable
55-year-old man.
and just help kids understand themselves and other people better.
That is not what it is.
So
They always say this shit, but what in reality
yeah, I
what
think
they
that's
do
it
is
for
they
mine,
literally
because,
just put influence on it.
my autistic brain is not
Which is concerning
helping me
because most of
here.
the LGBTQ are younger people, and they have no idea what they're doing. I feel like it should be like 18 plus to go
Is that your
into.
speech?
Yes.
Cool. We thank both speakers of this debate. I'm going to leave you both up here while I tell you now. So the panelists tonight. So Nain, we both were chatting while the debate was happening. We were like talking about points, etc. So what we get, I'm going to give. So my oral feedback is going to go as follows. I'm going to give general feedback for the room. Then I'm going to give the call. So who won? Then I'm going to give what like exactly we thought for each individual speech.
Server?
So what we get from the proposition case is the idea that we need to support people and we need to give them
I got you. What the
like
fuck
ideas.
is
We
this
need to
stupid
push
ass
them in
server?
society. We need to be able to help them, etc.
I'm not joining.
Cool.
I'm not joining this.
That's
server
really
again.
cool. Now from the opposition case,
Please tell me that's intelligent. Please. Oh, he's not like he is
Like,
fucking
nothing I
20
say is,
people
like,
up.
out of faith or anything. I just say whatever.
I can't debate when there's 20 people on the podium, guys.
I like it. It gets me off.
Did podcasts get banned?
That was kind of Diddy.
Was that kind of Diddy? No. I'm asking, was podcasts banned? How is this? Anyways, did podcasts get banned? Does anyone know? Because whenever I search it up, I can't find it. I can only find the 18 plus. I think the normal game got banned. I should put my, I low key. I need to put my thing on so I can play this game. I should put, you know, like my ID on my account so I can actually see it. The Awesome Cookie's playing NFL Universe, so I'm not gonna join that because I suck at that game. Oh, I don't know what to play or to do. Because I genuinely don't want to unadd this guy because if I unadd him, he's gonna see if he joins my server, he's probably gonna find my server still. I just like I know he's cool, I know he's chill, but he's just I just need him to stop yapping so much because if he keeps yapping, I can't really like debate people. If the chat understands what I mean, I'm not trying to say it in a rude way. I just need to debate and rage bait. All right, I need to take an actual shit, so I'll be back. Honestly, I don't know what to put on in the background. Oh.
Logan Paul was talking trash to AJ, saying he lost every round and that his legacy is over. In the next round, Jake got knocked out and got a double broken jaw. Something shocking happened at the Jake Paul fight that you didn't see on TV. At first, things were pretty normal. Things were pretty angry. You told me that the fight was turning into a wrestling match, but when Jake landed some punches, his team yelled that AJ couldn't handle his jab. Now, the funniest part was in between rounds. Logan Paul was talking trash to AJ, saying he lost every millionaire. One last one last All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, I didn't get off TikTok. Guys, we know it's 5 days to the party, right? A white version. Venues all the LGBT go also. Oh my god. Abortion is murder. I play in the server. Oh, they changed up the topic probably. What the freak? I'm not doing this. Yes, awesome cookie. I'm on. I can see. Men. All right. Where's? When I was watching a bunch of just. I was just watching TikTok. That was all I was doing. All right, let's get into debate mode. Debate. Oh my god. No, that's not it. Ooh. I need to lock in. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Hello.
What's good?
I think he's in the server yet. There was another guy earlier. He kept joining up alt accounts, and he was like debating with me. But he would just be like, how do I say this? He would just like insult the other person so many times it almost made it impossible to debate the other person / rage bait.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no. And it was actually annoying, so I just left the game for like 15 minutes so he would start his own server. Alright, let's set up the first person.
I want to ask, what makes you think men have it worse than women?
So men have it harder in the jobs like workforce field. They also have it harder mentally and physically as men experience more physical and mental pain throughout their life than women do.
Okay, first point. What do you mean, like jobs?
So men do like more of the hands-on and tougher jobs that require more physical strength, like construction, transportation, air traffic control, pilots, law enforcement, firefighters, electricians, plumbers, military personnel, oil rig workers, cave miners, and there's many more jobs that men can do that I can't name off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, why do you think a lot of men do these jobs? Why do you think a lot of men?
Why do I think a lot of men do these jobs? Because they're the ones who choose to go into the jobs.
Sure. And also, women choose to also go in these jobs as well. At least they want to be in these. Some of them want to be in these jobs, right? And what bars them from being in these jobs are the fact that because it's so male dominated, there's a lot of microaggressions towards females that want to be in these kind of professions, or they are seen as not strong enough.
It's not really microaggressions or like stereotypes for these type of jobs. It's just that it's mainly because the female doesn't have enough strength, which usually means they have to work harder than the male on average to make up for the work that the male does. And oftentimes they usually think that these are stereotypes, which they're not, because most people in these types of jobs don't actually do stereotypical things against females. It's just that the female has to work harder than the male, and then the females go and say it's stereotyped, which is not really. It's just that they have to do more work because they don't have they lack the physical strength for the job.
What are you trying to say here? That they lack because they don't have enough physical strength.
It's not that they don't have enough physical strength. It's just that they need to do more work than the male does because the male has more physical strength than the female would, just in genetically, and in the DNA.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't have to
No,
do.
they
They don't have to
don't.
do more. They don't have to do more amount of work that the male does. They'll do the same. They'll have the same amount of work. They'll do the same
That's
amount
not
of
what
work.
I'm saying. They have to use their muscles more than males do, which kind of means more work in that type of job. So
Because that same job, that job, let's say you're mining something, the job requires the same amount of what's it called, physical strength, same amount of force, right? No matter the person. Sure, it can be like somebody's going to be weaker than somebody else, and they'll apply more strength to doing their job, but it's not like what they're going to be doing is taking longer.
So you're telling me if I gave a female and a male the exact same job to do, and the male is stronger than the female, and it's like pushing something like, I don't know, like 200 pounds of stone or something, do you think that the male's going to have an easier time of pushing that than the female does?
It depends on how hard they work. I mean, obviously.
What do you mean depends on how hard they work?
It does depend on how hard they work.
It's in the DNA, males are stronger than female. Like,
okay,
which kind of points to that in these types of jobs, females don't have they lack the physical strength to do these jobs, which means they're gonna have to make up with it by doing more work than the male does, because the male could get the job done easier because they have that physical strength. The females lack it, which means that they tend to do more work than the males to make up the same amount of work.
No, they're not. It's not more work or like different amounts of work. They're doing the same amount of work. It's just that it takes
it takes longer.
Sometimes it could just take a little bit longer. That's fine.
They have to put more. All right, I should say it like this: they have to put more effort in to do the same amount of work as a male does.
Well, I mean, so does a weaker male compared to a stronger male.
Yeah,
a male can be weaker than
but the majority of females in these jobs, like I'm pretty sure the majority of females in these jobs have to do more effort than the male does to make up the same amount of work. And I'm pretty sure a weaker male wouldn't go into these jobs in the first place, because you kind of need special training to do these jobs as well.
This still doesn't say that like men have it worse than women, because once again, it's not like men choose these jobs because they want to, or it's not like women don't choose these jobs because they don't want to, right? It's a lot. You're making it a genetic argument, an argument just based off biology.
That was one point.
Okay,
I named two other points as well.
Yeah, I'll hear your next point then.
I named two other points as well. I said they experience more physical and mental pain throughout their life more than women do.
Yeah, okay, there we go, that one. Physical and mental pain. I'm guessing this physical pain has to do with, because men work these jobs, they get hurt a lot more, right? And
somewhat, yeah. If you want to put the jobs in, sure.
Mental pain, then I'm guessing like having to do with like men are told to man up and things like that.
Not really.
Okay, then I'll let you explain that.
For physical pain, I'll start with mental pain. For mental pain, so usually men have a worse mental state than women do due to the fact that they suffer through anxiety, depression, and stress all alone. And throughout these times, they don't usually seek out help like a psychiatrist or a trusted family member. Usually bottle up and keep these emotions inside of them. Or inside.
Well,
What happened?
For this one, this has to do with the patriarchy in general. My bad, my mic cut out. But this has to do with the patriarchy in general and how, because men are told that they have to do this and they have to do that, and that women are told they have to do this and that. Men are going to be men are told to be emotionless. Men are told to solve problems. Men are told they have to be strong every time, right? And this is just a symptom of the patriarchy. The symptom of the patriarchy that's supposed to keep men as the dominant gender, right? And what this does is that obviously, a man is going to be like, needing help, but they're not going to ask for this or get this kind of help because they think that being a man means to be strong all the time. It's not that men have a worse.
So your point is based off a patriarchy?
Yeah, it's based off a society dominated by men.
Hold on. So right here it says that even if men do go seek out help by therapists, they find that the therapists don't usually really help them, which leads them to stop going, and it also leads them into more serious things in life.
Yeah, they're not taken as seriously because because it is the what's the word I'm looking for here? Almost systemic materialization of the fact that everybody thinks that men are supposed to be.
That's not what it is at all.
Then
it literally says that they don't feel heard out. They don't feel heard out by the therapist, which is why they tend to stop going and get into more bigger problems like substance abuse and other stuff like that.
Exactly. They don't feel heard by the therapist. They don't feel heard by the therapist because there was this almost consensus that a man's problems are not as big as they are or as big as he's making it out to be, because men are supposed to be strong and always willed, right? It's not that men have it harder than women.
So what's your standpoint? What's your viewpoint on this argument? What do you think?
Men don't have it worse than women.
So do you think they have it equal? Do you think women have it harder? Like, what's your point?
Women have it harder systemically, but in terms of
do women have it harder? Why do women have it harder? I want to hear your point.
Well, I mean, we can talk about the gender pay gap first. We can talk about
the gender pay gap is in like male dominated jobs.
Huh?
I said the gender pay gap only usually happens in male dominated jobs. As I said it earlier, like construction.
It doesn't just happen in male dominated jobs either, actually. The gender pay gap also exists in places where, because women are usually seen as lower on societal I'll say rank to a man, right? And this pay gap exists because women are not going to be in the same positions as a man would be in.
Can you name the other jobs that the pay gap? Can you name the other jobs that the pay gap exists in?
Office jobs. It exists everywhere, dude. It exists literally everywhere.
Yeah, but you said office jobs. It all comes down to the point of it all comes down to the point of who does more work.
No, it doesn't, because it is typically because it is typically a woman that is put in these lesser positions, right? And they are barred from entering these bigger positions, like I'll keep in a CEO, like an office.
Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta put you down at this point. There are so many people in the chat complaining about, or not even complaining. They're just mad that they have to wait 10 minutes to get up here. Why don't y'all? What else? I'm sorry, whoever's debating Skybound, but if you want to come back up, you got to explain to these people how to be patient, because I can't with these guys.
I'm sorry.
Good gosh, you're gonna have to go down and fix your mic. I don't even know why I put Skybound down. Maybe that's why, but still.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. I just want to say this is the most stupid thing to debate about, because it is so obvious that there are some aspects that women do have it worse than men. Okay, right.
Are you gonna name them, or are you just in
First thing I want to start with is that women are like far more prone to experience sexual harassment, assault, domestic violence and all of that, the statistics, the
Okay.
true statistics are so much higher than obviously men.
All right, so if you're gonna bring up crimes, if you want to bring up crimes like that, can we bring up how 70% of crimes committed by women are not taken seriously in the justice system and are usually thrown away because they're a woman? What's your point on that?
Sorry, say that again.
I said 70% of crimes committed by women are not taken seriously in the justice system and are usually thrown away in court because they're a woman.
Well, if that's true, then yeah. I think it's just because it happens so often that
Happens so often. So you believe 70% of crimes don't matter? Kind of crazy.
Bro, I did not say that. I just didn't say that, did I? I just agreed with you that they do get obviously discarded because they happen so often that people.
Yeah, because they happen so often. It's like you kind of put them aside. They happen so often, like you shrug them to the side, pretty much. That's what I'm hearing.
No, what I'm saying is that they get pushed to the side because they haven't happened so often. It's not right, but it's so bad that they get pushed to the side because they happen so often. Because women are so, what's the word? Sorry. It's just really frustrating. This whole topic is so frustrating because it shouldn't be believed that men have it worse than women.
So why are you up here then? If it's so frustrating, then why are you up here then?
Prove you wrong. Because I'm trying to prove you wrong. That's why I'm up here.
Okay. So, do you have any other points, or is that it?
Wait, let me think. Sorry, I've literally just woken up. Should we talk about? I mean, the pay gap, I guess, is kind of a really important
The pay gap that happens in mostly in male-dominated jobs. Sure, we could talk about that.
I still feel like that there shouldn't be a pay gap, even if it is a male-dominated
Pay
job.
gap.
I feel like
That's women call it a pay gap because they don't get paid the same amount of money for the work they do compared to a male.
That is the definition.
If you're in a construction job and if you do less work than a male, you're obviously going to get paid less, and that's where usually most pay gaps happen. If you do less work than a male does on a daily basis, you're going to get paid less.
But how can you even just assume that? Like, if I was obviously working on a construction job, I would be doing the work that I'm getting paid for, the exact same things that other men are doing, you know? Like, I don't really understand what you mean by if they're doing less. You don't know if they're doing less. They're doing the exact same job, doing the exact same things as all the other men are doing, and yet they're getting paid less just because it's a quote-unquote male-dominated.
Let me try to put it in this description. If a male can shovel 500 pounds of snow a day, and a female can only shovel like 300 pounds of snow a day, which one do you think is going to get paid more?
Obviously the man, if you actually put it in that way. But
exactly, which is the same thing that happens in construction. Like, the male would build more or do more stuff in a daily basis than the female would.
But I just don't know how you know that. That's just not a proven fact.
Because that's the only reason it happened. Pay gap.
So let's not talk construction. Let's talk something like an office job. That's mainly male dominated, isn't it? You don't really have to have, muscles and all of that,
Yeah, no, you don't have to have muscles. It kind of falls into the same category. The males do more work in the office job than the females do.
What? That just makes no sense. How?
If you're given a huge project to do, and you're assigned a group of 2, and there's a male and a female in the group, and the male does 70% of the work and the female does 30% of the work, do you think that they're going to get paid equally?
That's just not even like a true
That's
thing.
literally how it would work. Now answer the question. Answer that question. Do you think that the male and female will get paid equally or no?
Well, they should be because they're both doing
work. But the male did the more work. They did more work than the female. So why would it be fair to pay them equally? In that scenario, that means you could just the female could do nothing and get paid the same amount of money as the male? Or do 10% and the male does 90% and gets paid the same amount?
through. Let me talk. So, do you believe if the woman does 70% more than the man, she should get paid more?
Yes, that is how it works. If you do more work, you should be getting paid more money, and that's how it works usually.
Right, okay, but I'm just not really
Males
talking about
and males, you know, in female-dominated jobs, some males get underpaid as well. That's also an issue, right?
what
Like
is a
for
female-dominated job?
nurses, male nurses get paid less than female nurses.
Wait, hold on. Let me search that up. I don't think that's very true. Says get paid less than women. There's nothing about that in the UK.
The UK.
No.
That's
Yeah,
probably
no,
the
not in the
reason.
UK.
Because I'm not talking about the UK, I'm talking about the entire world. So.
Right. Let me add the entire world. No, I don't see anything about that. I don't really understand how they would be paid less anyway, because women nurses and male nurses do the exact same thing. They see patients every day. They do the
Exactly, but there's still some examples of male nurses being paid less than female nurses.
Well, there's different bands when it comes to nursing. It goes to band 1 to I don't know what the highest band is. So that's where the different pay is if you're talking about that, because you have to obviously work longer and study more, because different bands get paid different, and I don't really understand where the male female gets paid differently, because they all have different exact payments monthly for a job that they're doing, so that makes no sense.
So, other than pay gaps, which I kind of proved, anything else?
Let me think. I think we should talk about like periods and giving birth, because obviously men don't have
So there's
periods and
actually
give
a
birth.
more painful thing than giving birth, and then only a male can experience.
That's not painful thing than giving birth.
Yeah, there is.
Like what?
Testicular torsion.
Testicular torsion.
I don't think so.
So it seems now that you're just mocking me because you know that you've pretty much lost the debate at this point.
This is literally the most stupid thing. I hear this all the time.
I'm sorry. You're the one who came in here and tried to debate me.
Okay.
Like you're the person who you're the one who came up here and started debating me. And every single point you brought up, I've disproven to be wrong. I've proven to be wrong.
No, you.
And now you're calling it the most unintelligent thing ever. Like you gotta go. You gotta go. If you're gonna come up here and then say that it's the dumbest thing ever and have no evidence to back up any of your points, and then I prove every one of your points wrong, then maybe you shouldn't be debating people. All right. I think I'm done debating today. That person just literally made all my brain cells go away. Literally interrupted me and saying, "You're proving me wrong." I literally proved wrong how the pay gaps work, and even after that, you tried to understand. You tried to like not understand how it worked to like make it seem that you were more smarter. I don't know what you're trying to do. You just said that it didn't make sense when it would make sense to the average 5th grader. So yeah. And this is also proof that the UK's intelligence, or not, the UK's educational system is very bad as well. Can't even teach probably what was a grown woman how to debate people. Awesome Cookie, if you're here still, I gotta go because I actually have to do real life things. So yeah. I don't know why he was AFK for so long, but it's whatever. All right, we got in the stream.